Derek Chauvin just pleaded guilty to federal charges of violating George Floyd's civil rights. Chauvin appeared in person this morning wearing his orange prison uniform. He changed his initial, you'll remember, not guilty plea this morning in an agreement with federal prosecutors. Also, as part of the plea deal, Chauvin pleaded guilty to violating the rights of a then 14-year-old boy during a 2017 arrest. These were initially separate federal charges. They'll now be swallowed up by this agreement. Just to break down a little bit of what happened that day, he held the boy by the throat, hit him in the head with the flashlight, and held his knee on the boy's neck and upper back while he was prone, handcuffed, and not resisting. Again, this happening 3 years before George Floyd was killed. 3 other former officers, Thomas Lane, Jay Kung, and Tu Thao, were also indicted, you'll remember, on federal charges alongside Chauvin earlier this year. Those 3 are actually still on course to go to trial in both their federal and state charges. That's happening next year. As far as sentencing, Chauvin will be sentenced at a later date, but he does face up to 33 years in federal prison. And also part of this deal, Tony, he could be allowed to serve all of his time in federal prison. A couple reasons that's interesting. One is that we're told that this could be concurrent. Again, the judge has not sentenced him yet, so we'll have to wait to see what happens there. But if allowed to serve all of his time in federal prison, that means he won't be in state prison serving time with people that he possibly, helped get there.
Yeah, a lot of issues still to be resolved here, including, as you said, the possibility of him serving his time concurrently, but that hasn't been determined yet. So he actually could end up, depending upon what happens, getting more time for that guilty plea. We'll see what happens. Brooke, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.